Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, 4 in the morning. So I've gotten my shower. I'm gonna head downstairs at probably like 4:15. Hopefully they'll have some coffee already brewed because I need a lot of sugar and they don't have enough in the room for me to even attempt to use this one. I'm tired, y'all. So I'm thankful that my luggage was 2 pounds over, so I knew I needed to take out, some extra clothes, but I didn't take out any underwear. I know that might be TMI, but I had some pants and a shirt. I had a couple pair of pants and a shirt, so I was able to at least do what I had to do. Just a frustrating situation. I'm thankful they gave me a hotel room, but I'm like over it. But new traveling tip: always pack the miniature toiletries in your bag. Because I did not. Because I've never, as long as I've been flying, have had an issue with the flight being late or me missing a flight or anything to those effects. So if you carry on something, put some toiletries in there, which the hotel provides you with your toothbrush and stuff like that. But when you need deodorant and all that type of stuff, you need to have it on your personal items. I'm really queasy and just shaky this morning because the only thing I got to eat when I did make it here to the hotel was a Nutri-Grain bar and half a bag of Doritos, and I laid on down. So definitely as soon as I get to the airport, I've got to find something to eat. So that's pretty much, it for this morning. But I just wanted to pop on. When you get to the point you're just so aggravated, you just can't be aggravated anymore. And just pray, like, God, show me what this means for these flights to have went the way they went. Like, I never got ugly with anyone, so definitely learning the patience. But I just want to be home. I really do. And I miss home. I miss my husband. So I'm trying to debate, because the way I feel right now, I don't even know if I can make it to the pain doctor. My scripts are good, but I just feel so sick right now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take a Zofran and see if that can settle my stomach. But I just don't feel good right now, guys. So I do have the series of the travel. I just didn't release it while I was with my son. I have the smile box recipient for last month. She already got her gift. I just have not had a chance to put a video or anything together. Just please keep me in your prayers and my son. So just a lot going on, guys. But I'll come back once I'm at the airport. Hey guys, so I am finally back in Florida. Praise Jesus. Hubby's picked me up from the airport. He's in Chick-fil-A getting me some breakfast. Even though I had something at whatever time it was, 6 something, 7, I don't even know. I'm hungry. And I know when I get home, I will be taking another shower to get the airport germs off of me. And going to bed. I canceled my doctor's appointment because it is now 10:12 and he literally just picked me up maybe 3 minutes ago. So my appointment was scheduled for 9:45, 10 o'clock. I can't even remember, but I just canceled it and I'll have to just call and reschedule. I'm so extremely tired. I slept pretty much the entire time. Alright guys, so it's 7:51. I did make it home. I had part of a clip that said I made it home, but then my camera was full and I didn't feel like deleting it at that time, and I had to edit the video. But literally I got home, it was 10 something, so I missed my pain management appointment. I got that rescheduled for next week, as well as I was so tired and so much pain, still tired and in pain. What, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm so tired, y'all. So I got home, took a second shower to get all the nastiness of germs of the airport and get that off of me. Then my husband had, we went by Chick-fil-A, got some breakfast. I didn't even eat all of it. I ate 2 of them. So I think I had a pickle, and then I just took I actually fell asleep before I ever took my pain meds, because I was hurting that bad and I was just so wore out. I slept the entire time on the plane, and yes, the plane was delayed again, so I missed my doctor's appointment because it got delayed again. So I slept literally till 6 o'clock, and it's 7:53, and I'm now heading to Walmart because we have the banquet committee coming over in the morning at freaking 9 o'clock. And my husband was like, you may need to want to reschedule. And I was like, when are we going to reschedule? The banquet is Saturday. The decor has to get done. And I'm not going to get stuck doing all this stuff by myself, because they'll just have some naked tables with some tablecloths. I just can't do it like I've been doing it the last couple years. So I just said I'll have to toughen it up, do what I got to do. Hopefully it won't take but an hour or 2 hours tops, because it's 4 of us working on this stuff. So hopefully it'll go quickly. Because your girl is it's just a lot we got to do. He's working on the Junior Olympic. They give him these like book bag, like the drawstring kind, so each year. So he's putting those together with the certificates and the t-shirts that they get. I have to finish the program. I got as far as the sponsors were concerned, because I have to type everything out like a script. So next I have to do all of the athletes that we have and what they advanced in and stuff like that. It's just a lot of good stuff to get done. Just do what I can do, and what I can't, I ain't gonna even worry about it, because like these last few days have been so super stressful. Well, last week, I just couldn't believe that I still had issues at the airport. I got there at 5 in the morning for a 7:30 flight. Got through security with no issues. Then like I'm like so I was so frustrated. So my gate got changed twice while I was with my wheelchair attendant. Then I'm sitting there and it's a couple people at the gate, but I'm like, okay, when normally somebody will start to come. Then I get an alert comes on my phone, because I signed up for text alerts and I had the app. So then I get an alert saying my gate was changed all the way to the other end of the freaking airport. There's no kiosk area open so I can try to get someone to get me a wheelchair to get me there. So I had to walk, and it was a long walk. And at this point, no restaurants are even open. And I'm like so weak and I'm shaking, and I'm like, Lord, please help me. So I get there, I'm sitting, sitting for hours waiting, and then the flight is delayed. Well, I kid you not, y'all. I kid you not. It was delayed because of maintenance. It was delayed twice. That's why I missed my appointment. So when I tell you, I've just had a hard time. I went on ahead while I was sitting there, did my complaint or whatever, regarding the wheelchair issues. And I've just, because I told you guys, oh Lord, it's lightning. Apparently it's been raining since I was sleeping. I didn't even know it until my husband said something. But so I have been praying, like, God, please show me. This trip has been stressful for the reason of me having to go on an emergency basis with my son, to all of these flight issues. And it wasn't until, I had got to the airport when I landed, went to baggage claim, because they told me my bags had already arrived yesterday. And the guy I was looking around, I was like, I don't see my luggage. And he's, he was really nice. And he looked it up. He's like, oh no, it's going to be on the carousel. And I'm thinking to myself, so I could have got my luggage last night when I didn't have anything, any toiletries and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. So as soon as I got ready to go to the carousel, God, literally said it like as clear as day. You got to realize that you're not in control. I'm in control. And I guess the easier and quicker that I find that out, my life will be a whole lot better and less stressful. I can't control everything that happens in my life. If I have the faith that I say that I do, then I literally have to give 100% everything to God. And that's something I have not been doing. So that was a nice lesson, Jesus. Yes. I was like, could I have learned a different way, Jesus? But hey, sometimes we don't understand. And I'm very proud of myself for not really going off on anybody, being rude, or just, because hey, my mouth used to be no joke before Jesus. I'm still a work in progress, but I'm nothing like I used to be. So I was calm, I was upset, visibly upset, but not to the point that I'm screaming and trying to get my point across and making people understand, So the patience is coming, and I thank God for that, because I've been praying for years on having patience. So let me focus to get some music on, and I'll come back. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. So I am heading to my repeat. If you hear no wind, the air is full blast. I apologize. I'm in the van, so I'm trying to position the camera, but of course the steering wheel is right here. But hey, I don't have time to move because I'm running behind. So I have to repeat my PFT. I see the lung doctor Monday to get all the results of the other stuff that I did 2 months ago. That's the only thing, and I'm gonna have to let him know. When you say I need to come back in a month, you need to let your staff know that, because the hospital is always an issue trying to get something scheduled. Then you gotta wait for the office to schedule the testing that they have to do, and I always come back in 2 months. I never come back in a month, ever. So anyway, so I've been up since 8. Y'all, I didn't go to bed till after 2. Because of course me sleeping till 6. The banquet committee came over this morning. So we got pretty much all decorations almost are 95% complete. I'm working on some photo props that I'm gonna do. We just didn't have any more time to finish them because I had my appointment at 1. It's 12:34. One of the other parents had an appointment at 1, so we all had to pretty much stop right at noon, so everyone could go home and change and do whatever they had to do. But I'm so thankful to have help, y'all. You just don't know how, like, I can cry because we always want them to have a banquet to make it, because they work so hard. But when I was having, it was nobody but me and my husband that was trying to do everything, food, everything. Like, it got to be really overwhelming to the point of, do we really want to have a banquet, or are we just gonna get a facility and you just get awards and nobody get to eat, or, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to figure all of that out. So I'm thankful to have a good group of parents. And one parent, she's a stay-at-home mom right now, or in between jobs, I should say. And you know, she said she could help do, so she's gonna do some stuff at home, like wrapping the boxes, because we're gonna have the track club's name on boxes with gold letters that spells out the team name that will be by the photo booth. We got to pick up trophies and awards after 2. My husband went by there earlier to finish up what he had. He had to go take his machine. He had to do an overnight sleep study, like a read test or whatever. The VA does things differently. Like, they don't have a sleep center that you can do a sleep study. So they have one that you do at home. So they show that you come in, they show you how to hook everything up, your pulse ox, everything. So it's pretty much, he's getting like a retitration of his CPAP machine. So he did that last night, so he has to take that back. But Easter has a hair appointment at 1:30, so that's why I couldn't take her to her hair appointment. So him and Easter left at probably like 11:30, almost 12.
View of each press.
Okay.
All right. When you're ready, start with relaxed breathing. Okay, get ready. Big breath in. Blast it out. Push that air out. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Big breath in. Good. Come off of there. Catch it. When you're ready, start with relaxed breathing. Okay, deep breath in. Breathe all the way out. And go back to normal breathing. Okay, get ready and pant. Pant, 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 pant. And come on there. Good job.
Alright guys, so I've done my breathing test. I've already, look, I didn't even realize, like, my hairdresser where my husband was at is like literally cut through the back part of the parking lot of my doctor's appointment. I thought you had to come out, get back on the main road, and then go into the different entrance for the hairdresser. So I went and talked to my husband and talked to Easter for a few minutes. Now I'm gonna go to Crystal's because I want a chili cheese dog, like, really bad. But I think I'm gonna go to the one by my house. That way I can just eat at home, because I'm tired and it's really, really hot out here. What was I gonna say? She said that my breathing, it was like a little itty bit better, but nothing that he would probably change, like, his method of what he's doing. And she was saying that he's really good at what he does, which I already know that. But she said, like, if he needed to send a patient, if he couldn't figure out, he sends his patients to the University Alabama at Birmingham, we call it UAB. Or he does the Cleveland Clinic in Ohio. And I'm like, well, I'm praying he can figure it out. But if I have to go somewhere, it'll just be to Birmingham, because that's only 5 hours away versus Cleveland. So yeah, just, you know, ready. I go back on the 27th. I thought it was Monday, but there's an extra week in this schedules. I mean, on this month. So I go on the 27th to get my results. So I'm just, you know. But they did a rescue on Haley with the breathing test, and she said that looked like it helped a little bit, not a whole bunch. So she doesn't know if he's gonna call that or not. But she was saying I could do a sleep study to like check my oxygen throughout the night, my heart rate, my rhythms, my brain patterns, and stuff like that. But I told him I would talk to him. Like, I really don't want to do anything else, because I'm supposed to reschedule my kidney ultrasound that I have not rescheduled. I think if it starts back hurting really bad, I'll try to get it rescheduled. I just get tired of going to the hospital and doctors, and when you're stuck having to pay these 20%, which I'm thankful that my hospital like covers, not necessarily the whole thing, but right now they'll cover up into, I think, December, my 20%, because I don't care how much money you may have as a household. Nobody has 20% when you're going to the hospital or doctors every single week. You know, and my infusion, as you guys know, is like $17,000 or something. So my portion, I know for Benlysta alone, was just the Benlysta, not the other labs and everything else, was this car is about to get hit. About 2,000, like 26, something like that, 2,600, I think. It's just for Benlysta. And so I'm so thankful for that Healthwell Foundation, that they pick up that portion of the Benlysta. I have to call them because of me not being on the Benlysta anymore. And if the doctor decides a new treatment, do I have to reapply, or do I just call and have it added to my existing application? I don't know. I don't see her until next month. But yeah.